Taking a battle on the campaign trail into the courtroom. Dan Bishop, the Republican candidate in the race for North Carolina Attorney General, is suing his opponent's campaign for defamation. Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes joins us now after looking through this lawsuit. So Khalif, this is between Republican Dan Bishop and Democratic Representative Jeff Jackson. Fill us in on what exactly is alleged in this suit.
Well, they both happen to be racing. They both happen to be U.S. congressmen. Both happen to be Charlotte attorneys. And they're now saying, you know what? Instead of fighting this out in the polls, we'll go and take it to the courtroom. Bishop's campaign is saying that they believe that they've been defamed by something from a number of individuals. Jeff Jackson's campaign, the Democratic Party, and a polling company that what they alleged was doing was they were calling individuals and asking them, well, who are you going to vote for the Attorney General? And then they would say, well, do you understand that he's been accused of working with a couple that was stealing money from an elderly couple? Well, that company, that polling company, got their story from a news agency. That news agency retracted part of that story. And so Dan Bishop is saying that, listen, you guys are using this company knowing one of the standards for defamation, knowingly using information that you know to be false while attempting to say that I've done something. And so he's bringing his claim not just against Jeff Jackson's campaign, but a number of other entities.
Do we know how many people were called in this campaign?
They don't say, but in the complaint, they do allege that it could be not just one individual, but they allege hundreds of individuals that were called. I mean, I've used those type of robo type of call systems in the past, and when you're using those type of calling, you're trying to get as many numbers as you can, and so it could be, regardless of how long it went, hundreds or thousands of people that they could have hit. So by all means, there is a claim here on its face. It seems like this claim will at least have to be decided by a judge.
So has Jackson or his team responded to this lawsuit at all?
A very, very short, brief response, specifically saying, look, we look forward to our day in court to have this resolved. I mean, it maybe have been 2 sentences at best. Typically, when you have a situation like this, you'll have a campaign, adamantly deny and vigorously fight this. That tells me that they know that this claim doesn't seem to be addressing them. And I'd have to agree with that. Looking at this, when you bring a claim, you have to have standing. You have to be a person that's injured to be able to bring a claim. And then you have to make sure that you're suing the right party or the right people. And so if they're alleging that there was a robocall being conducted by this polling company, and it was a third party, because they said in that complaint, it had no affiliation in or connection to the Jackson campaign, then I'm standing up. If I'm representing Jeff Jackson, I'm saying, Your Honor, we'd like to be dismissed from this case. And I would think a judge, based on what I've read in the complaint, would dismiss them. I do think there are claims within there for that polling company where they will have to answer to what they were doing.
It all goes back to, who basically, is the one who
was
caused
directing
all of
and pulling the
this
strings.
Right, exactly.
And they allege that in the complaint. They say in the complaint that we believe this was opposition research, that this polling company in the news agency was hand-fed a story. And because they were hand-fed, we think it came from only one person. The only problem is if you don't have evidence and you have allegations, most of the time the court will dismiss that person.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens with that one. Khalif, thanks.